What is going on, guys? My name is Caden here. I'm the CEO of Coach Hayward. In today's training, what we're going to be going over is my personal experience with multiple types of workouts in the past 5 to 6 years of I've been into the fitness industry. So that being said, let's jump into today's training. Alrighty, so as you can see here, I just shared my screen with y'all. So my personal experience with four types of working out. So like I said, I want to make this training today because the cool thing with working out is that there's not like a one size fits all. There's multiple different areas that you can approach it with. You can do different kind of workouts. You can do different styles. You can work on different goals. And it's fun when you think about it because there's different ways to build your body. And it's really cool how it affects your body as well. That's what I want to explain today is what I've personally felt. I'm not going to be going through science or nothing today. I'm just going to go through my personal experience of what I've felt when I've done certain kind of workouts and how they've reacted with my body and my results. Okay. Now, as we all know, weight loss, 90% of it is going to come from nutrition, but working out can also really help build your muscles up, make you look a lot better, make you feel a lot better. So we don't want to neglect working out. That's for sure. I think everybody should be in the gym as well, as it's just such a therapy as well for your mental health. It's unbelievable. Now, as always, guys, what I always ask is that if you get something from this training, all I ask is that you either like, share, or subscribe. That's all I ask. If you get some value out of this today, if you learn something new, then do so. And if not, then feel free to unsubscribe or dislike, whatever it may be. Okay. So that sounds pretty fair to me. Number one, jumping into it is hypertrophy. So 8 reps average. This was an approach that I've done for quite a long time on my journey. This was a main focus for quite like a long time. I used to do this until I started getting shoulder pain, and then I had to back off of it. But hypertrophy around the 8 rep range average, this is where it's really going to be focusing on strength. Now, what I felt when I did these workouts is more so an exhaustion feeling. At the end of your workouts, you would have a good pump on, a good feeling, but it's more so an exhausted feeling where you're just so tired and all the energy is drained into your body. And your muscles are not like sore as in like burning sore. It's just more so you're just feeling exhausted. It's almost like this kind of high that comes over you and your eyes and everything is droopy. And it feels really good once you get it done. Now, typically that with this approach, what I would do for my workouts is I would start off whatever day I was focusing on. So if it was push day, pull day, or leg day, whatever it may be, I'd focus on the compound lift first. So if it was if it was chest day, chest and triceps or chest and shoulders, I would go in and I would start out with the bench press, and then I'd go to the incline bench press and either the decline as well, or I'd start hitting the dumbbells, like the incline dumbbells, etc. And I would start out with the most heaviest lifts possible at first, and do an average of 8 reps. I'd rest about 1 minute and 30 seconds, and I'd do about 4 sets per workout or per exercise. And I usually do like 4 exercises per muscle group. So 4 for my chest, and then I do like 2 to 3 for my triceps or whatever it may be. And then that would pretty well suit me for the day. So that was my experience here. It was really good for building that strength. And also, if you're in a caloric surplus, it's really good for packing on some weight, a nice bulk as well. Now, if you're in a caloric deficit, this is also really good because the heavier the weight that we push, the more calories we're going to burn. So this can be super good as well. I don't recommend a beginner to start out this way. You want to make sure that you get your muscles used to these movements, especially when it comes to compound lifts and everything. So kind of slowly build up that progress. But eventually, I definitely recommend you try that out. Okay, moving on. Number 2 is powerlifting style. So this is, powerlifting style. So this is when you do about 5 reps max, compound lifts focus, when you're really pushing that heavy weight. You're taking like 2 to 3 minute breaks, and you're just trying to build that maximum push higher and higher. So 5 reps I do, and I do about 5 sets per exercise, or maybe 10 sets, like a lot. And I would just sit at the bench press all day, and I would sit at the deadlift all day, and I'd sit at the squat all day. And you just focus on the compound lifts. So those are like your overall big movements. Like I just mentioned, the squat, the barbell deadlift, the barbell rows, the barbell, just holding it with your traps, and building that grip strength, and shrugs, and just all those kinds. Now, this was fun. This was really, really fun, especially when you're seeing progress come in quick. It was really, really fun. This made you even more exhausted in the hypertrophy. This one would definitely make my back sore at the end of the workouts as well. And I was doing this for quite a long time too, until my shoulder pain did get a little worse. And then I kind of took a step back and gave my body a little break. As you go pretty hard on your body, as long as you're doing it smart, you should not have any injuries. But this one, powerlifting style, is very unique for the specific person. But this one more so, it just made me a lot more dense, a lot more stronger. When it came to growth, I didn't see a crazy amount of growth in certain areas, more so just overall building my body frame, and everything. Like the outline got bigger, I guess, but specifics, not as much. And now nutrition will play a huge role in that as well. But that was more so my powerlifting style, just going in, just cranking out heavy weight, just trying to bust through those reps, and get her done. And you would feel so exhausted at the end of the workout. It would be unbelievable. So that is the powerlifting. Now, next is bodybuilding style. So this is kind of what I'm doing right now. I'm slowly trying to transition into hypertrophy, but my shoulder's still messed up. So I'm still slowly transitioning. So bodybuilding style is really nice. I recommend to a lot of people. I call it the bodybuilding style. But this is where you do about 12 to 15 rep range. You get a really good pump. So that means like your muscles get swollen up. So you're doing biceps and you're doing isolated movements. So that means like just one arm, maybe on an angle of the bench, and you're just focused on that one muscle group, not moving anything else but that bicep. That's when the pump is going to happen, and you're focused on that key area, trying to grow that one specific muscle. Now, this is the bodybuilding style, and this is much easier on your body if you have injuries. This one is where you do feel that burn quite a bit, maybe not more so the exhaustion, but more of a burn and a big pump that you get working out. And it feels really nice. It looks really nice. It's awesome. And then this one, you can focus on all different kinds. You can do compound lifts, but you can also do isolated exercises, whatever it may be. And it's really fun. And then you can also add in like drop sets. You can add in supersets with this style. These fit along nicely with the bodybuilding style. You can also do it with hypertrophy as well, but bodybuilding style is where I really do that. So that's what I'm doing right now. And my current outline is like I do chest and shoulders, and I do legs, either focus on one key leg, like the quads or the hammies. And then my next day I'll do back and biceps. And the next day I'll focus on a chest and like triceps. And then the next day I'll focus on either legs again, if I didn't hit them the day prior. So chest, legs, back, and then either chest or legs, depending how my body feels, and then either chest or legs, depending on what I did the day before. So that's kind of like my routine right now of what I've been hitting, adding a lot more shoulders on there, but also letting my shoulder heal and rest. So focusing more on legs as well. But that is the bodybuilding style. Okay. Now, next is HIIT. So you get fit, you get more endurance, you get a stronger body. Now, I did this when I was training like for hockey and everything. And we would do a lot of HIIT focused workouts. Now, this was really good. You could feel yourself getting stronger, but it's more so like your endurance gets a lot better. You can last longer. You get, just more fit all around, more agile. Everything just feels a lot better. So this one was really cool for just becoming overall a better athlete. So a lot of athletes probably focus on this approach because you're more so moving, you're flexible, you're keeping everything going the whole time, but also building that strength and that endurance. Now, that is the HIIT workout for you guys. So my personal favorites, it just kind of depends on what season I'm in, I guess, when it comes to doing this. Right now, like I said, I'm doing bodybuilding. I want to work my way back up to hypertrophy, and then perhaps I'll do a mix of hypertrophy and powerlifting, just depending on how my body's reacting to it. So we'll kind of just go from there. But that is today's training, guys. Now, for those here are who are losing weight and on their weight loss journey, more so the style that you're going to want to approach is like a hypertrophy, but bodybuilding. So it's like hypertrophy where it's like 12 rep range, perhaps, or more so a HIIT focused approach where it's like quicker workouts where you get them done, but it's effective for the whole body. Now, any of these workouts you can do 3 times a week, okay, and you can work yourself up to 6 times a week, but 3 times a week is really all you need at the end of the day. So that is today's training, though, guys. My personal experience with 4 different types of workouts. I hope that you liked watching this. I hope that maybe you learned something, or maybe that it sparked your interest to try one of these workouts out, or these styles of training out. Now, if you do, let me know in the comments on what you're going to try, and also let me know how it goes like months down the road, and keep me updated on your journey. And if you guys took something out of this, if you like this, make sure that you have subscribed. Now that, you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I'll see you on the next training.